welcome back to my channel. Today we are carving a jack-o'-lantern out of a pineapple. So a jacko apple, perhaps. And the one that I got is this honey glow pineapple, which is why it's kind of all yellow in color. It's just a different kind of pineapple. I've actually never had this kind before, but we're gonna get right into it. So here we go. So most of us would typically carve a jack-o'-lantern out of a pumpkin, but it is July, so we are in full Summerween mode and we're gonna use a pineapple instead. Okay, so what you're gonna need is obviously your pineapple. I have one smaller knife with a pointed tip, pretty sharp, and this is for cutting the face out. Then I have a larger knife for cutting the top of the pineapple off. And then I have a spoon for scooping out the fruit. I don't have like an official fruit scooper or anything like that, so I just use a spoon. And of course, you'll need a cutting board. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is take the larger knife and the pineapple. I'm gonna cut this tag off, which I haven't done yet. We're going to cut off just the top, okay? So here's my pineapple. I'm gonna cut right about here. Be very careful, you do not want to cut your fingers, of course. My chair is squeaking underneath me, or stool. All right, so the top is off. I'm gonna move it just off to the side slightly. And now we have the base of the pineapple. I'm gonna stand up off this squeaky stool for a moment. Now what we're gonna do is take the smaller knife and in the top of the pineapple, we're just gonna make an X going across, just one X. So I'll show you when I'm finished. Obviously you wanna skip over the core. Okay, so there's my X. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take, again, my small knife. I'm gonna cut a circle just around the X here with my small knife. I'm gonna stay a little bit further away from the edge, and I'm not gonna go all the way out to where I made the X's. I'm gonna stay like right about here while I make my circle. So I carved my circle, as you can see. Now I'm gonna go back around again and go a little bit further down. You could use the larger knife for this, but I don't know, I just like the little one. And I am getting down to the bottom of the pineapple, so this one's working fine. All right, so now we're gonna scoop out the fruit. You also will need a bowl, which I forgot to say at the beginning. So we're gonna switch over to our spoon. And I'm just gonna scoop the pineapple. All right, my spoon's not working that well, so I'm gonna switch over to my small knife and just start to kind of carve around the core and cut out small pieces. All right, we have a large piece of core sticking out, so I'm gonna cut that off. This piece of core, and we'll try to get all the way down to the bottom, the bikini bottom. All right, guys, we are halfway there. The pineapple has been cored. The fruit has been put in the bowl. Okay, it's not the, whoa. It is not the neatest looking cut up fruit, but it does the job. Tastes the same. And now we're gonna get to cutting our face on our jack-o'-lantern. So I'm using this side because it's just a little bit taller than the back side that's facing me right now. And I'm gonna go ahead and show you how I'm cutting my face. I'm just gonna do a regular traditional jack-o'-lantern, so 2 triangles for the eyes, and then just a little smile. So I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna hold the top because it's a little bit flimsy. And I'm gonna cut out my first eye. Pineapple is a little tough to cut. Oh, they're so cute. All right, there's one little eye. Now we'll cut the other one. And now our mouth is gonna go right about here. So obviously you can do any kind of intricate, fancy design that you want. I am just doing a good old-fashioned smiling Jack. Well, he's certainly cute. I think I'm happy with that. I don't want to spend a long time on it. You can, of course, spend longer. Oh, no. Oh, he's got juice pouring out of his mouth. Okay. All right. There we are. All right, so what I'm gonna do now is just kind of let him dry out a little bit. I've decided it's a he. He's decided he's a he. So we're gonna let him dry out and we're gonna come back and light him up with a little tea light, see how he looks. All right, we're back with our little Jacko apple. He's so cute. And we're gonna put the tea light in and the top on. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed and now know how to carve your own Jacko pineapple. And happy Summerween.